What's up, Tater Tots? It's your girl Tati, back at it with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about 5 tips to help your press-on nails last longer. So let's get into it. Now, what's up if you're new here? I am Tati, the auntie with a budget. What does that mean? Your girl likes to save a little coin, but she also likes to spend a little coin. So if you need a little auntie advice on press-on nails, you know, other beauty things, fashion, or more, just stick with your auntie. And if you are auntie and you got some auntie advice, baby, make sure you join this potato family so that you can share. Now, let's get into it. The first thing that I will always recommend, if you are not doing this already, is to do your nails at night. That's probably the number one thing. If you are not doing it at night, that's probably why your nails are not lasting. And when I say at night, I don't mean, oh, it's dark outside, oh, I'm gonna do it and do my skincare. No, I mean the last thing you do before bed. You do your skincare, you use the restroom, anything that you might need to do with these hands, you do it before you do your nails, and then you go to sleep. And the reason for this is that it kind of helps the glue just set, and it leaves your nails uninterrupted for like 8 or 9 hours, because you have to think, when you're putting lotion on your nails, on your hands, when you are washing your hands, especially if you like me, you like to use hot water when you wash your hands, when you're maybe doing dishes or cooking, doing different things that are just getting things on your nails, moving around, just sweating, period. Getting on your hands and nails, it can cause them to loosen up a bit. And so to let them just set for that first, I would say like I said, first 6-8 hours, however long you sleep, do them at night. You will see longevity. Number 2 is filing. Baby, get you a file, and let me show you something. These are the nails that I just put on from BT Art Box. If you haven't seen my video on like my favorite press-on nail brands, go see it because you'll see some of them. But let me show you. Y'all see this little file? I love this little file. You want to get you something like this, or even if you have an e-file. And the reason why is, of course, we file our hands, like file this part, but sometimes it's hard to get that part. And that's why you might be having lifting and your nails might not be lasting as long, because you're not being able to get near that cuticle and that base of your nails. So make sure you get you a little file, but make sure you get you a little file like this. Something like that, just to make sure you're getting to those base, or even if you do an e-file, get a file, do not buff. I see people sometimes using buffers. Buffers are to smooth the nail. The reason why you're filing is to create friction, to give that glue something to stick to. So make sure you're using a file, not like a 80 grit or something that's really hard. Use like a 180 type of grit, and that'll be good for your natural nails. Also with filing, to help them last longer, is to file the base of the actual press-on nail. So you know how I told you, pay attention to how you file the base of your nail, but also file the base of your press-on nail to make sure that it is fitting accurately. Because you might have the size right, like, you know, wall to wall, but what I've noticed is that bottom part will help you a lot. My middle fingers are crooked, especially this one is broken, and so it's crooked here, and then with my thumbs, they're a little bit flatter. So sometimes if the base is too round, I have to file this down, and that's usually what I do. It's usually this thumb, both of my middle fingers. Same with my middle fingers, since it's a little crooked and I like to put on my nails a certain type of way, I will file it to make sure that it is matching the base of my nails, and that will also help your nails last so much longer, because your nails will be flush, and so it's not water or anything creating gaps to get under it. So the next one I would say is glue. And I know you're thinking maybe like, girl, duh. No, not all glues are created equal, okay? Get you a nice strong glue. The one that I love is actually from BT Art Box. That's the one that I use. That's my favorite, but I also used the green Kiss one before. That was good. And then if you struggle with like the mess, because I know that sometimes press-on nails can be like, the glue can be a little messy, try to get a brush-on adhesive. The Nailist has them, and then, you know, they might have some on Amazon, but make sure if you're struggling with that to use a brush. And what I like to do with glue is I like to add it to my nail, my natural nail, and then I'll add it to the fake nail to press it on. And there's a certain way that I do it so that, you know, I'm not getting too much glue on my actual nail, on my like press-on nails, but I do it that way because you want to make sure that you are using not just the right type of glue, but enough glue that you don't get any air bubbles, especially along these edges in the base cuticle, because you will get lifting. If you have bubbles there, you're gonna get lifting, because the water gonna get in, or whatever it is gonna get in, and then it's just gonna keep seeping to the rest of your nails. So make sure you are paying attention to the type of glue you use, and also where you use your glue. Next is top coat, and the reason for top coat is because it helps preserve the nails. Sometimes press-on nails, it just happens. They peel sometimes, the design comes off, and then the design comes off, you're ready for your nails to come off. What really helps to protect that is to add on a top coat, and some of them even recommend it, like BTR Box, they recommend it. And also with that top coat, you could also add a nail strengthener. That's what I use sometimes. So instead of using just like a gel top coat or just some top coat on my nails, I'll also use, I think it's from Sally Henson. If I could put it up here, I will somewhere. But I'll use the Sally Henson nail hardener on my nails that are a little bit more flimsy, because y'all know sometimes you buy press-on nails, like these are really sturdy, but some press-on nails are just not as sturdy, especially the longer that they get. So use a nail hardener as a topper, or even you could use builder gel to the bottle and then add a top coat, but add to reinforce that extra layer, and that will also help your nails last a little bit longer, especially if you know how you can order, and you can order some expensive nails, girl. You can order some nails that are mid-range or expensive, like $25-$30, and they still might not be the thickest, and you might feel like, oh, these might break any second. Add 1-2 coats of that nail hardener, nail strengthener as the top coat. Baby, they will last way longer. I do that to my nails all the time to get some use out of those more flimsy nails that might be cute, that you might like, but it's like, ugh, this ain't gonna work. Now, the last thing I want you to do is to consider your lifestyle and get your nails for your lifestyle. So recently I've been wearing longer nails. I've been wearing almond nails that I really like that are longer, but I've been braiding hair and some other things. So I need some short ones right now because I can't braid hair with longer nails, and they were just breaking. You have to be a lot more careful when you wear longer nails. So if you use your hands a lot, you're in the kitchen cooking, you're doing different things, it doesn't mean that you cannot. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you cannot use press-on nails. But what I am saying is that you want to be a little bit more cautious. Same with bedazzling and stuff like that, because maybe you style your hair every day or every 2 days or something like that. You're running your fingers through your hair. If you have those nails that have a lot of embellishment, your hair might get caught into it. So just pay attention to your lifestyle, because that also plays a factor in making sure that, okay, like if I am using longer nails, okay, let me make sure I use the nail hardener because I use my nails a lot, my hands a lot. Or making sure, you know what, I do wash dishes, I do cook, let me put on some gloves, buy me some reusable gloves, and let me put on those gloves for when I'm washing dishes, when I'm scrubbing, when I'm using different chemicals, so that they don't affect my nails. Because that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you active, but you still want to be cute, but baby, you gotta mop the floor, you gotta wash the dishes, you gotta do whatever else you have to do, and you don't want your nails lifted. And that don't mean you can have long nails. You can still have long nails with that as well, but you don't want all those chemicals on your nails. Get some gloves, get some different things to consider your lifestyle. Another bonus tip, because y'all know I always have a bonus tip, is to reapply your nails. Now, I'm not saying if 5 of them that fell off, all that type of stuff, that's a large number. But if like it's been a week and 1 of them fell off, or maybe 2 of them fell off, girl, glue that back on, glue the same one back on, or get you a new one, because they always come with extras, and just glue it back on your finger and keep wearing it. If it's just one breaks accidentally, it bends or something, baby, put your nail strengthener on the rest, reapply it, and continue on. You don't have to put on a whole new set. It's just like, think about when you get your nails done. You get your nails done, you break one of your nails, what do? Do you go to the nail shop and say, hey, let me get a whole new set? Or would you go to the nail shop and, I don't know if it's still $5, but y'all know back in the day, it's $5. Go to the nail shop, pay the $5, get that nail repaired. Do the same thing with your press-on nails. Just get it repaired real quick, and it will make your sets last even longer. Because baby, if you are taking off your whole set because 1 nail came off, or 2 nails came off, and it's only been a week, no ma'am. No ma'am. Keep them on, and try to keep them on for 2 weeks. Some people move it to 6 weeks and stuff like that. Do people do 6 weeks? Hold on. People push it to 4 weeks. But with glue, I don't even know. I might try 4 weeks. I haven't really got to 4 weeks yet with glue, but 2 to 3 weeks is amazing. And I have got to 2 to 3 weeks. I haven't been able to stretch it to 4 weeks, to a whole month, but 3 weeks with press-ons, amazing. Even 2 weeks with press-ons, because these were $15. I get 2 of these, that's $30. And this nail set, how much you think this nail set gonna cost if you go to the salon? Even this short. Yeah, but that only cost me $30 a month, getting 2 new sets. That's not bad. And then if you could stretch it 3 weeks, come on now. But yeah, y'all, those are my 5 tips. If you have some tips, go ahead and leave them below, because you know we love the advice. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful. If you liked anything in this video, make sure you share this video so that we can help some other people out, and so we can get more people into this potato family. And last but not least, come on now, you know what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. You gotta subscribe to my channel so you could grow with your girl. So you gotta grow with your girl. So you gonna grow with your girl. Break it down and break it down and.